Bruce had surgery on Monday, and they said his recovery time should be 2 weeks with no running, no jumping, or anything for 2 weeks. I'm guessing he's going to lose a little bit of weight, probably a little muscle mass, but hopefully not too much. And I honestly believe with his diet and the kind of shape he's already in, that his recovery will be speedier than 2 weeks. But obviously I'm not going to force anything on him. No roughhousing with him, no letting him jump, no letting him run hard. Even though I'm pretty sure within a week's time he'd be ready to go because he's already looking ready to go. I can show you a little bit of his diet, his raw diet. I assume he's going to recover faster than your average dog on a kibble diet. That right there is nothing. That was just where they gave him the IV. Bruce, can we show everyone your stitches? Can I see them? They sliced them. I'm not going to touch it. But they sliced them from his wiener up his stomach. We did not castrate him, aka neuter him. He still has his testicle. And yes, I said testicle. Hey, leave it. Because his second testicle never descended. They cut him from here up, and then they had to go up inside his stomach and search for that second testicle that never descended. He's looking a little skinny in the face. He has not been eating as much as he normally does, probably because he doesn't feel awesome, and he's not very active, and he's bored. But nonetheless, I'd say things are going pretty good for him. He doesn't seem in too much pain anymore. Just trying to keep his activity level low, even though he's anxious to play, because he's only 19 months and he likes to play a lot. He likes to play hard. He likes to run and jump. So the next 2 weeks are going to be quite long. Every time he's got to go to the bathroom, he has to be on a leash, and we have to go with him, unfortunately. We have a big fenced-in backyard that we built for him, and right now he can't utilize it. But look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. So gorgeous. And his coat is still shiny AF because of his diet. I will quickly walk you through what he is currently eating. Bruce gets 1 can of sardines a day. You have to make sure to get sardines that are in water with no salt added. They're hard to find. There's only one grocery store that I can find them at, and actually they're super cheap. They're only $1.39 a can. So he gets 1 of those currently per day. We've been doing that for a few months now. He absolutely loves them. This is how they look out of the can. Not the most appetizing things in the world, but he loves them. Next up is I have some organ meat that is beef liver and kidney in here, pork kidney. His mixed meat also has organ meat in it, but just to make sure he's getting enough, because I don't always trust those mixes, I also add this into his diet. So this is what kidney looks like cut up, and then there's liver in here. This is actually calf liver right here, and then it's in blood. He loves the blood. We'll pour it on his food so you get a good look at it. So what we have here is a ground up mix of food. 80-10-10, 80% lean muscle meat, 10% bone, 10% organ. We order this from a co-op. They deliver every 6 weeks. A 9-pound bag of this is $15, so it's not too bad. And what's in here is chicken backs and thighs, beef lung, beef liver, ground up chicken bone. I prefer not to feed them ground, but when your dog eats 3 to 6 pounds of food a day, it's kind of the only economical way I can do it. And just because it's ground up and I can't see the organ meat, I don't fully trust it, which is why I supply him with my own organ meat as well. If he's getting diarrhea, I would cut that back, but he's not. And then this is ground beef with beef tongue and beef heart. He loves this stuff. Again, it's ground, but it's way more cost effective. Now that is not everything we feed this guy, but it's currently what he's eating this week. He hasn't been eating as much as he normally does, probably because he's not as active. He might be in a little bit of pain, and he rather play than eat, and he's not playing, so he's kind of pissed. But I guarantee his diet is going to be huge in his recovery. Just like people, diet is so important in dogs. As you can see, his coat is super shiny. Super shiny. And it's still so soft. It is ridiculously soft. He feels like a puppy still. He still feels like a puppy. Leave it alone. Little growl stops him from anything, just like a mommy dog would growl at their puppy dogs. Bruce Wayne, say hi to the world. Say hi to the world. You had a little snickety snack. You had a little snickety snack. You had some sardines. I gave you those early. Maybe we'll give you more again later. They can't hurt. And actually tonight, I think if my wife stops at the grocery store, she's going to buy Bruce a big old chuck steak because it's filled full of fat. So he will eat a 3-pound chuck steak with some organ meat tonight for dinner. And I guarantee, leave it. I guarantee his recovery is going to be insane. Bruce, let's go. Let's go. Turn around. Bruce. Good boy. Sit. Sit. Good, Bruce. Stay. He just wants to sit on me. He wants to cuddle. He's like, I want to cuddle with you. So it's definitely bugging him. He's got one more day of pain meds, which is today. I may or may not give it to him. He's not whining. He wasn't really whining too much last night at all. I think he stopped midday yesterday. He was whining for a good couple days. He's not anymore. Now he's just bored as fuck. He's just so bored now. So we also give him some supplements. If you want to see a video on that, I can go over his supplements with you and why I give them to him. But yeah, his diet's pretty basic. 80-10-10, 80% lean muscle meat, 10% bone, 10% organ on average. That's not every single day. I'm not anal about it. I'm not one of those die-hard, religiously, you do everything to a T perfect, because that's just annoying on me and the dog. And he is a pretty picky eater. Even though he's on a raw diet, he is extremely picky. If you give him the same thing too many days in a row, he will refuse to eat. So, with that being said, give this video a like, hit that notification bell, ring my ding-a-ling, so you don't miss any of my newest uploads. Maybe I'll do a little bit more videos on Bruce and his recovery, and we will see you in the next one.